Thank you, Ebenezer, for your help and for the transportation.
Behold, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me? It's difficult to comprehend why in the times of coronavirus pandemic, the Jewish people continue to return to Israel. But we see God's faithfulness towards His people. International flights from the Ukraine are restricted from Borispol airport only. That's why we bring Alim to the airport from remote areas. For this flight, we brought Alim from Zaporozhye, Sumy and Dnipro regions. We provided accommodation for many of them, considering the long distances, as some of the Alim had to make 700 kilometers travel.
My name is Valeria. Our family of 5, comprised of myself, my husband, as well as our 3 children, are making Aliyah. In fact, we had long been thinking about immigration to Israel, and almost all the necessary documents had been brought together by last February. My husband was planning to travel to Moscow to obtain a few more papers, but all of a sudden, our country went into an emergency lockdown and we found ourselves stuck for almost 6 months. We were so grateful to Ebenezer Fund for all their help and support. Praise God, we are happy and thankful for having been booked on the March 11th flight, as my husband has left his job and we had picked up our children's documents for the kindergarten and school. There was no turning back for us, as we'd finally reached the so-called home stretch.
Due to the quarantine, the date of the flight had been changed few times. Many of the Alim, in fact, lose their jobs. Due to this fact, Ebenezer not only paid international passport for them, but also paid COVID test for the families with children. On the 11th of March 2021, a special flight brought 70 Alim from Ukraine to Israel in fulfillment of God's promises.